This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, sorry about all the confusion there. I do see we do have Brennan Kennedy out there. I know we had a few watching already. Well, we wasn't going to do it, but we decided to go ahead and jump back in here tonight, do the Charlotte Roval, the Friday Night Beer League, round number 7 here tonight. Of course, not a whole lot of drivers, but nevertheless, they are going to be pulling 50 laps here tonight. Now, we did miss a couple of laps here. We'll get through where everybody started here in just a second. Air temp of 69, track temp of 70. It's actually a night race here, so the inner portion of the road course not going to have any light. Going to be rather dark, but the oval side of the track, as you can see, does have those lights on there, so they can see on the oval portion. A couple of laps, though, it's going to take for these guys. They have been out here at about 4 laps already and already seen, well, some issues. JD Wright having a moment there, it looks like. A lot of drivers having some issues, and I've seen it throughout practice here as well. But 50 laps here tonight, 114 miles. Now, the stage here, they are going to run the stage lap at 25. Now, the white will come out at 24 laps. So, they are going to be running that full course stage caution here for the stage points. The tire sets is about the same. There's 4 sets of tires. The fuel here tonight, now it's only 50%. We're going to be running at about 15 to 20 laps on fuel. Now, pit road, I believe, is 40 miles an hour with a pace speed of 45. So it is rather slow on a pit road, but that is kind of the pre-race analytics. Nothing really is going to change per se when it comes to the track temp. It may go up or down a few degrees. Right now, JD Wright is up in the top spot here as we are 5 laps into it. They are on lap number 6. JD did start in second, but he is up into the top. Brennan Parker started in 4th. He's in P2. Michael Lamphere's actually in 3rd. That is right where he started. Joshua Larson started in 8th. He's in 4th. Dennis Ansman started in 5th. He's in 5th. He did lead a lap here as well, so he's got a lap led. I believe JD Wright has 4. We'll go finish going out through here. Look at where everybody else started. Now, Mitch Diamond actually started on pole, and he is back running in that 6th position. Still don't have his paint for some reason, and I have updated trading paint, and I'm not sure exactly why it's not pulling his paint, but he is our pole sitter. Matthew Fleming started in 7th, currently running in 7th. Robert Hissong started in 9th, running in 8th. And Jeff Petro started in 6th. He is in that 9th spot here, as we only have 9 drivers. And oh, JD Wright having a moment here. It looks like that is going to allow the number 1 Under Armour machine of Brennan Parker to take control of the top spot. Michael Lamphere also getting around. JD did get back out onto the track, so he's got to get right back up to speed as well. But this should turn out to be an okay road course. Not a big fan of road courses, but I think a few of you out there are. Looks like we've got 3 watching, so I do need to fix something here. Kind of doing this a little bit winging here, but let me see here. All right, I think I've got the slideshow fixed. It was halfway off the screen there. But I know a few of y'all are into road courses. Now, we'll take a look at the points here. I'll bring them up here in just a second. Want to make sure some of these drivers get through these corners here tonight. Looks like Dennis is coming back on to what is the front stretch of Charlotte, and then down into the first far left corner of the road course portion. Of course, there's the exit of pit road. Let me go ahead and get those point standings up here for everybody. Matthew Fleming up at the top spot at 145. Brennan Parker up 2 spots into second and 95, 50 even behind Matthew. Jeff Tetro down a spot into third at 94. 51 points behind the leader, 1 behind Brandon Parker. Michael Lanphier down 2 in the 4th at 90. 55 behind the leader, 4 behind Tetro. Robert Hitsong is going to stay where he's at 5th at 88. 57 behind the leader, 2 behind Michael. Mitch Diamond up a spot and into 6th at 76. 69 behind the leader, 12 behind Robert. And we have a 3-way tie here for 7th. Andrew Bolander up 6. Dylan Hermatin down 1. And Jonathan Wright up 2. All 3 of these gentlemen at 67 points. 78 behind the leader, 9 behind Mitch. And David Owens down 2. Still in the top 10, though, 64 points, 81 behind the leader, 3 behind Wright, Herbatin, and Bolander. Joshua Larson down a spot into 11th at 54, 91 behind the leader, 10 behind Owens. Brandon Shelton is going to be up a spot into 12th at 52, 93 behind the leader, and 2 behind Larson. Another tie here between Dennis Hansman up 2 spots and Trevor Zelazny down a spot. Both of them tied for 13th at 49, 96 points behind the leader, 3 behind Brandon. And then another tie here for 15th. Robert Babcock up 2 spots and Ed Ryan up 5. Both of them 39 points, under 6 behind the leader and 10 behind Zelazny and Ansman. That is our point standings, of course, coming into this afternoon. 9 laps here already, and we might have a potential battle for the lead between Brandon Parker and Michael Lanphier. J.D. Wright still holding that 3rd spot. Larson up to 4th there. But right now, not a whole lot of passing going on. Definitely going to have to watch each driver. Though, getting down in through, though. Oh! And down into the first turn here, side by side toward the lead. 13 of Lanphier is going to hold off the 1 of Brandon Parker. J.D. Wright not too far behind him right there. So this right up top here is turning out to be a pretty good show. We're going to stay right here for a minute. See, kind of what happens between these 3. One of these guys make a mistake, and, well, might not be pretty. It looks like a quick pass back here. The 16 of Dennis and the 51 of Larson. Dennis getting around. Oh, Lanphier having a moment, it looks like. He is going to go back to 3rd. But Dennis got around Larson. Lanphier fell back to 3rd. Brandon Parker, J.D. kind of pulling away. Now we're going to go dive down into this dreadful corner here. That sharp left turn. And back out onto the oval side. And they have another sharp left-hander here. Sharp left, or a little sharp left, and then a sharp right back up onto the racetrack. Charlotte Roval is pretty tough just in itself. Kind of just watching it here. Like I said, they will be doing the stage here. They cannot go the distance, I don't believe. Oh, Tetro cutting some grass here. The 87 machine. Looks like Robert also having a little bit of a hiccup there. Had to slow down, cut that corner, so iRacing automatically slows you down however many seconds that they deem necessary if you cut the corner. So if you say you make up 15 seconds, they'll tell you to hold for 15 seconds. Just kind of the way it works out. Local enforced yellows only. Other than the stage caution. Man, they get so close to that wall. Golly, I don't know how they keep from staying off the wall. Ennis up to 4th here, it looks like. Yep. Larson back into 5th. Diamond. They're in 6th. Diamond. Oh! In the 51 of Larson. Cutting a whole lot of grass. He's going to have to hold here for a minute. Now he's going to be able to pick back up speed. But Brendan, how are you doing out there, bud? Not a whole lot of action. Whole lot of drivers having some moments. JD Wright though, up in the top here. And man, he is looking strong early on, but man, it won't take long for these guys to wind down the race here. We'll hit, of course, a lap 30. Lap 30 will be the 20 to go. Got to get through the stage, though. That is going to be the big kicker. Hey, 3 watching and 4 likes, not too bad. Whoa! Looks like Tetro into the wall there, and then everybody had to go around. Well, not everybody. It looks like Dennis and Lanphier had to get around him. It looks like they did. Dennis going to be able to capitalize on that and get up into 3rd. Lanphier is going to fall back to 4th. And these guys, well, we'll take a ride along here with a couple of drivers here. We'll take probably 2 drivers maybe before the end of the stage, and probably 2 more in the 2nd stage. We can always go cockpit here with JD Wright here for about a lap, or yeah, about a lap. We'll do it for a lap. It'll just give everybody an idea of what the Roval is like. It's nothing compared. You can't really compare it to any other road course, really. Of course, oh, JD popping the wall there. And gonna have to slow way down here to get through this chicane. See how tight that really is. Of course, that's not the only one. He has this one right before the start-finish line, which is coming up right here. Sharp right, and then that left right back onto the front stretch here. Then a quick left down into first turn. Oh! Dennis doing a little bit of sliding. Sure, he's not the only one. And the 87 of Tetro just letting some of these drivers go by, not fighting them. Robert Hissong is the first driver, 1 lap down. Jeff is also a lap down. Question is, though, you know, when they do come down pit road, will they change tires? The first couple of laps is rough on those cold tires. So it takes about 3 to 4 for them to be able to hammer down. And so will they take a brand new set of tires? That is going to be the question. They will have to come down pit road here roughly in about, I would say the window's open now, but maybe within the next couple of laps. It looks like Brandon Parker is down pit road. So our first driver down pit road here. So that window is open. Eric, how you doing? No lights for the infield. Yeah, no lights in the infield. Well, no lights really at any part of the infield. Yeah, it's pretty dark, but it looks like they can see for the most part. We was on JD earlier. Don't know if you missed that or not, but we did a cockpit ride along with JD. And you could actually tell how dark it really was. Now, they are within the window to pit for the first time here tonight. They can go about 15 to 20 laps on fuel, 50%. It doesn't look like JD is coming down that time. I don't really expect anybody to come. Well, here comes Dennis down pit road. So Dennis is gonna make his pit stop that time. Here comes Diamond, dominant down pit road here. Yep, pun intended. But we do have pit stops. Gonna be very, it looks like 16 already got some damage on that machine. Now they do get one fast repair just in case it is needed. So on a road course, it's I would say good to have. Oh, you got just at the end of it? Yep. Yeah, it's rough. Oh, Dennis having a moment. Oh, that's what those fresh tires do, folks. Oh, man. And he is he's still having issues. And hard into the wall. Oh. Fresh tires. Oh, man. JD Wright down pit road. So our leader has elected to come down. Here comes Michael Lanphier down pit road. So Brandon Parker has already pitted. So if he can get around these guys, he will take over the lead. Now JD is in his pit box here, and I don't think JD is taking tires. I don't think JD took tires. 12.1 seconds stop, so JD is back out. Brandon Parker is now up to P2, Mitch P3, Michael P4, Larson P5, Dennis P6, Fleming P7, Robert P8, and Tetro is in his pit box here in 9th. So he is the last driver that had to pit, and he is just going to take fuel as well. And all right, 8.2 second stop. I think he did. I think he created a new pit exit. I don't think that was actually the pit exit. Well, Mitch Diamond up to P2 as he just got around Brandon Parker here. We do have a few passing going on. Of course, our one and only yellow will come at the stage. White flag at 24, checkered at 25. JD Wright got about 11.5-second lead over Mitch. JD has led 14 laps. It looks like he will probably lead his 15th lap here. Just because he is 11 seconds ahead does not mean anything. Mitch Diamond definitely would be able to catch him if JD had a sudden moment out there. Wasn't able to get back around. Man, they get so close to the wall. I don't see how they don't hit it. Brandon Parker down into the first corner here. Michael Lanfear down as well. Or fixed to be down. Yep, there he goes. Oh, Jen Sevens at the Roval. That could have been. Looking for the old, what'd you call it? The old porta potty. Oh, man. And JD Wright. All right, folks, lap 21 here. 3 laps, white flag. 4 laps will be our checkered for the stage. Only 50 laps here, so they're really winding it down. We did miss the first 5 laps, but we'll get all stacked up here after the stage. Up JD Wright, gonna be taking lap 22 here momentarily. JD, Mitch, Brandon, Michael, Joshua, that's our top 5. Dennis, Matthew, Robert, and Jeff. That will round out the top 9. That's all we got. It'll be guaranteed top 10 for everybody out here. Doesn't matter where they finish. Of course, they are all wanting to grab the victory. Mitch has cut into the lead down to about 10.5 seconds. Mitch trying to cut into as much as he can. Well, now it is back up to about 11.5 and climbing. Oh, JD having a moment there. That is gonna definitely cut into it. Now it is down to 9.5. JD popped the same corner. Mitch is coming around. And look at the heat on those brakes, folks. They are as red as they can get. We can actually go. You can actually see how red they get. Well, they heat up constantly on the brakes. Shifting the whole 9 yards. And JD having another moment there, and that is gonna put Mitch ever so closer again. JD, nice save though. He was able to get it right back going. But now down to 7 seconds. It looks like several drivers. Yeah, that was a good save for sure. And that definitely could have been worse than what it looked like. That same corner JD popped earlier, he's going to get safely around it this time. But this time by will be the white flag. We will see our stage flag go when we hit the line next time by. Not this time. White flag will be in the air this time. That is white flag. He will have to go around one more time. But yeah, pretty dark in the infield. I'll get it right in a minute. All JD has to do, though, is get it to the line, and he will grab the stage win. Okay, there is a caution. I do believe that is going to be our stage. Guess they might have went ahead and did it a little bit early, because I don't foresee full caution coming out. It's only local enforced, so I do believe that is going to be the stage. JD Wright is going to grab the stage win, so he'll hit lap 25 this time. Maybe did that to make sure they can check up and get up to the pace car and all that other goodness that goes along with it. So yeah, there is the stage right there, technically. All right, we'll get JD up here in a minute as he did catch the pace car, and there is Mitch, Brandon Parker, Michael, Joshua, Dennis, Matthew, Robert, and Jeff. They'll all have to catch up to him as well. But I do imagine these guys will probably come back down pit road, go ahead and top off on fuel. They may even get a set of tires here. Doubt anybody will use their reset, but we'll see. Alright, we'll see what JD does here. If he comes down pit road, we won't grab him yet. he doesn't come down pit road, we'll go ahead and grab him, but would imagine he would come down pit road. Well, at least I would think. Yeah, pace car has lights. Yep, yeah, they got lights. Yeah, I know. The lights that are on the cars, on the race cars, are stickers. You ever watched Cars? It gets called stickers. So, yeah, yeah, no lights on the Gen 7s. All right, yeah, JD is going to lead them down pit road. That is no surprise. They will not, I don't believe they will be able to make it. They will have to come down for a splash and go. I believe the lights. See, Robert stayed out. Yes, he did. All right, some tires going on for the 04 of JD, right? Our stage winner. We'll go ahead and get JD up here. Hopefully he gets out here safely, and we'll bring him down here slowly so he don't spin out. JD, got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, buddy, I got you.
Hey, man. Well, I guess we decided to get fooled here tonight by Mitch. So we hadn't broadcasted here tonight. I did miss the first 5 laps, but we're able to get most of the race in here. But, you know, with that being said, man, you're going to come out with the stage win. However, we still got a whole lot of racing left to go, man. How you feeling out there? What's it going to take to bring it home into victory lane?
Well, my main thing is I have made a few mistakes, and I've had a big enough lead to where you can't really notice, because I have looped it a few times, hit the wall a couple times, so I got to minimize those and see if I can just keep it on the track. I think if I do that, I think I'm faster than everybody else, but we shall see.
Yeah, and I did catch a few mistakes there as we were going live. I did see a few mistakes, not only, you know, from you, but there were, you know, a lot of other drivers as well. It looks like, you know, we talked about it earlier, those cold tires, man, brand new tires, the first couple of laps can be very, very treacherous, you know, and with everybody coming, you know, getting stacked up again, how are you going to be able to, you know, not get in a mistake here on the restart?
Well, that's how I originally got my lead and built it up, was everybody just screwed up on the start, and I just easy, steady, and didn't spin out or make any mistakes and got a big lead. And then, because I know this thing's slick and it's hard to handle, especially on fresh tires, and you can still get loose even on old tires. So main thing is just keep the rear tires under it and don't try to mat it off these corners, and you won't spin out.
Oh yeah, and it looks like Robert is fixed to come off pit road here. I don't know. Looks like he is our leader technically, so you will be, it looks like, starting in second.
No, we gave him a waiver round by mistake, and he wasn't supposed to get one. So and he'll start from there.
Ah, all right. So mistakes happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Mistakes were made here tonight. Hey, it's part of it, man. But you know, with 9 drivers, it's actually turning out to be a pretty good race. We got plenty of laps left to go. Now, can y'all make it on fuel, or are y'all gonna have to come down?
We will absolutely have to pit. We cannot make it on gas, so we will be coming down to at least get gas here.
All righty, we're gonna let you get back to it, JD. Good luck, bud.
All right, man. Hopefully we'll talk to you after this.
All right. All right. Well, that was JD, right? That is gonna be of course, our stage. It will put Mitch Diamond, JD Wright, Brandon Parker. Robert is gonna go. Yeah, he is gonna have to wait, and he's gonna go back. So, But I still wouldn't count out Robert to bring it home into victory lane here, folks. Eric. Well, we won't get into details too much on that one, but it takes two to make one, so yeah, no. It takes two to tango, and if you tango too much, well, that's what happens. All right, well, the pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. We'll hit lap 28 when they get the green. It'll be Wright, Diamond, Parker, Lamphere, Hansman, Fleming, Larson, Hissong, Tetro. That's the 9 cars we've got. And everybody is still out here. Oh, Tetro having a moment here under caution. And gotta weave and bob through these turns here. All right, just waiting on the pace car. There it goes, diving off to the safety of pit road here for the final time. We will not see that pace car again, hopefully. Of course, if they pile it all up into turn number 1, we might. Here we go, down. Oh, very close. Green is out. Everybody's on the loud pedal. Everybody's going. And we are boogity back underway here tonight for the Friday Night Beer League and JD Wright, Dennis Edmond. We're all going around into turn number 1. This is not good. Matthew Fleming as well. Now, there is no yellow. They did not throw the yellow. But J.D. Wright, Dennis Edmond, let's see here. Matthew Fleming, I don't know. Matthew's having an issue again here. Oh, golly, Matthew, he is just he just towed it to pit road. He's like, you know what? I ain't even gonna fight it. Mitch Diamond has not let a lap here. He is looking to lead his first lap here tonight. Like he said, if he can keep it on the track. Yeah, gotta keep it on the track. And unfortunately for JD, he didn't keep it. Well, he kept it on the track. He just didn't keep it on the track. There's a big difference. But our pole sitter, Mitch Diamond, back up front. He is looking to finally lead his first laps here tonight. Now he's got to keep it on the track. And he will officially lead his first laps here tonight. 8 drivers left out onto the racing surface as Matthew Fleming takes it behind the wall here tonight. He does not want to have any more part of it. It looks like, oh, Robert Hissong having an issue here. Now, I know, or we did have some Robert fans out there in chat, and I know it was a little confusing out here tonight. One minute I was going to do it, the next minute I wasn't going to do it. Now I'm doing it, so I don't know. I don't know if the Robert fans are out there here or not, but if they are, big shout out to y'all as well for coming out here. And I do believe Kathy is out there somewhere, or, well, she should be. That would be Dennis's wife. Oh, Mitch now has a 2.5 second lead over Larson. Now that too, it's not a big lead. Oh, Mitch! He did. He cut that corner a little bit. Now it's only down to about a 1.3 3 seconds, so Mitch had to slow down however many seconds he picked up. But getting through it, Larson, man. There's Dennis right there. There's Brandon Parker. I think Dennis just got around Parker and down into the corner here. We'll see if Dennis stays off that wall there, and it looks like he does. I love picking on Dennis. I don't know why, but I do. And he's doing a heck of a job keeping it straight. Now Brandon, of course, is still right behind him in the Under Armour 1. JD Wright is right there. He is trying to get back up toward the front. But the next time by, folks, we are going to be at that 20 to go mark. As JD was saying, they will have to come down for fuel. They cannot make it. Tetro is on pit road here. Looks like he took the tow to pit road. He towed it. Yep, and he is done for the evening, it looks like. Well, shoot. Well, it'll be a guaranteed top 10 regardless. And, oh, Larson's got company. Boy, Ansman on his tail. Larson not going to fight him. He's just going to let Dennis go by. Dennis up to P2. Now Dennis going to try to run down Mitch. But you know who I would be watching out for is that guy right there in the 04. Yeah, JD Wright. The class of the field so far has led 21 laps. But, you know, you got to keep it on the track and you got to keep it straight. And, you know, he knows it. Just, you know, mistakes made at the beginning and on the restart. And I had a feeling that unfortunately we could have had a little bit of a hiccup there, and well, we did. Ooh, Larson, very, very close. He's got company though, man. Brandon Parker and JD now right there with the 51. Dennis Hansman about 1.5 seconds back behind Mitch Diamond. Right now though, we're watching 3rd, 4th, and 5th respectively. That is about the only battles we got going on. There goes the 04 right around Parker. Now JD is going to try to get up to Larson here. Dennis has cut it under a second, and Dennis right into the wall, and his engine is gone. I do believe. Is he smoking? Yes, he is. He is smoking. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, that is going to put him on pit road at some point. And he is going to have to use the fast repair if he has not already done so. And it looks like he has already done so. So, oh, man. Well, that engine, man, hit the wall, popped it pretty much instantly. Well, as I was saying, he was catching up to Mitch. Yeah, he's smoking. And not in a good way either. 19 to go, folks. It'll be 18 there as it updates. So, JD, back up. Oh, it's gonna get tight. Oh, JD, Larson. Boy, that was close. That was close. JD back up to second. I am shocked the 04 to 51 did not make any type of major contact there. Brandon Parker still right there with them. Dennis is on pit road here. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, he's not driving that. Man. JD, though, he's about 7.5 seconds back behind Mitch. Mitch now led 6 laps, and it's going to be 17 to go. They are going to have to pit. No way they can go the distance. Ain't no way. And look at that heat on the rear of Mitch Diamond. Just see the heat. All right, well, JD, now in the turns, they're going to gain time, and then out of the turns, they're going to lose time. We're watching JD, though, anywhere between 6.5, 7.5 seconds. So we'll see if JD is going to be able to manage and get up to Mitch Diamond here. Now, our question is, I wonder when Mitch will come down pit road. You know you can't make it, so when do you come down? That is the big question. Every driver except for 3. Every driver has their reset left that is on the track. Dennis unfortunately had to use his, and unfortunate circumstances and hitting the wall and bringing it down here. Next time by will be 15 to go. Oh no, Larson having a moment. He had to get it spun around there to get it back straight. He did lose the spot over to Brandon Parker. Brandon up to 3rd. Now next week, as I did say in chat, way up at the top, we are going to be at IRP Lucas Oil next week, so Eric. Oh, Larson gonna be cutting that chicane there. Man, oh man. Must be so fast. I'm gonna have to tell him you said that. Well, can he be fast enough to keep it up ahead of JD Wright, who managed to get back up to P2? Larson toes it to pit road, it looks like. Or took it behind the wall, or Alt F4'd or something. As he is out of the race, it looks like. Yeah, Larson is done. He has taken it behind the wall, so Robert will be picking up that spot over Larson there. Oh, Robert up into 5th. AD still trying to get back up to diamond. 14 to go. They've been out here at about 11 laps. They can only go about 15 to 18, 19 laps. So I had it down to 15 to 20, but I don't think you could squeeze 20 laps out of it. Maybe if you're majorly clutching it, but you got to be doing a lot of clutching to do it. Brandon Parker about 8 seconds, 9 seconds back, about 9 seconds, 8.5 seconds back now. JD's about 14.5 seconds from the leader. JD Wright's going to be coming out of the turn here. Doesn't look like he's going to come down pit road. Brandon Parker, yeah, he's not going to do it. Lanphier is coming through the chicane. Don't think Lanphier will come down, but then again, I could be wrong. No, he's not going to come down. A 13 laps to go. 10:13 Eastern, 9:13 Central. And our pole sitter 5.5 seconds ahead of JD Wright, who started on the outside of Mitch. JD trying to hammer down and close the gap even further. Caution won't come out though. There are no full course cautions. The only caution that they did was that stage caution. That was it, and that was thrown by an admin. As for actual full course cautions, when a wreck happens, that will not happen. So there won't be any cautions. We're done with the cautions. Yep. Yeah, that's the way they got it set up. Now, with that being said, you know how they pile up, several drivers, got loose into the first corner there. Now, the admin could have deemed that as blocking the track, and the admin could have thrown a caution, and that would have made it a caution. But, they did not. Oh, somebody's backwards. Oh, that's Robert. Oh, and he did get it right back going again, but he is going to go a lap down there as Mitch did get around him. But going back to what I was saying, is they could have deemed that a blocking the track and thrown it. Let's see here. Yeah, I do believe they will. They're close enough. About 14 lap run right now. So yeah, they are getting real close to that window, for sure. I don't see, there ain't nobody that came down. We've only got 5 drivers out on the track. That's it. Guaranteed a top 5 for everybody out there. Guaranteed a top 5 for everybody, top 10 for everybody. So top 5 for those that are still out on track, and top 10 for everybody else. Well, top 9, as we only had 9. Yeah, top 4 are on the lead lap. That's Mitch Diamond, our leader, J.D. Wright, Brandon Parker, and Michael Lamphere. Mitch has only now got, Mitch is down pit road. JD gonna stay out at least another lap. All right, well, this is going to be a little unique and a little different. So I do imagine JD will probably come down the next time. I want to see if Mitch is going to take tires here. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, just a splash and go, and he's gone. Oh, he did use his reset, so I do believe that does take a set of tires, so, but I could be wrong. But Mitch did go ahead and use that fast repair. Now Brandon Parker is coming back out. Now, Brandon Parker did not even use his fast repair. He straight up just took gas and he's gone. That might have been the plan to do. But then again, I don't know. We'll see. J.D. Wright, though, he's been out here now 15 laps. He's going to have to come down at some point. He's got about a 20-second lead over Mitch. And JD is not coming down again. Okay. Yeah, using that fast repair, though, I do believe it takes a set of tires. So, fast repair, straight up, 6.9 second for Mitch. Looks like he's doing okay. Got about a lap now or two on that set, so got some heat built up in him. He is not really running down J.D. Wright right now. Michael Lamphere is down pit road, though. Speaking of pit road, this will be the last driver other than Wright. Once Wright comes down, we'll see Mitch start to eat up the time, but it's almost a 20-second, or it is a 20-second gap now. Well, 20-second gap between him and Mitch. We'll see what JD does here. 16-lap run. And he's not coming down, so I don't know. Maybe JD is hoping Mitch will make a mistake, maybe, or vice versa. Mitch hoping JD will make a little bit of a mistake here. I don't know. I don't know how that works on road courses. Not really a road guy, so I do like the way they slide around, though. It looks like that back end is gonna go around, and they're doing a little bit of drifting, I guess you could call it. I do like that. Now, I don't like the fact, I don't like it when they do go fully around, but I'm sure Mitch right now would like to see JD make a little mistake or two, but JD's gonna have to come down pit road. There ain't no way he's gonna be able to go the full distance. It'll be 7 to go at the stripe. He's been out here 17 laps. Yeah, here comes JD now down pit road. We'll see what JD does here. Will he use that quick repair and get back out there as quickly as he can, or will he just get fuel and go? But he's going to have to go all the way down to almost the end here. He's going to be into his pit box here. And Mitch Diamond is going to take back over the lead as JD is going to pull back out. 8.6 seconds stop. No reset used. Just straight up fuel. And that could be a smart move too, not taking the tires. You want to keep what you got, keep them as warm as possible. It's up to 8 seconds now, but JD picking up speed. We'll see if JD is going to be able to get up to Mitch. It will be 6 to go. And Dennis Ansman is back out there on the racing surface. 8 laps down. Now, he will, well, now Robert is out there as well. So, Dennis, it looks like we'll finish here tonight in 6th. Regardless of what happens. He did pick up that spot over Larson. Yeah, you got that right, Eric. Now, Mitch has got now a 12.5, coming up on 13-second lead over JD. Everybody spread out roughly, I would say anywhere between 35 to 12, 13 seconds. So there is some gaps between everybody coming down. Next time by, 5 to go. And I keep talking about the heat built up in those brakes, and we'll look at that here. Let's get to a chase view here. We'll turn the cameras, and you see the red there on the brakes. Well, they don't want to hit them too hard, because if they do, they can lock up the brakes, and it will unfortunately end up either not stopping or spinning the vehicle. So they gotta be really careful when hitting those brakes. JD trying to get up there, but is there gonna be enough laps for him to do it? Yeah, they're using the brakes a lot. I mean, you got to. Oh, Dennis! Having a moment. He's having lots of moments. Oh, man. Heavy damage to Dennis again. He's in his pit box. We had to see what was going on down there. He was doing some donuts there on the in pit road. Guaranteed, like I said, a top 6 for Dennis. Hey, Dennis, I see you out there, buddy. You're gonna get, looks like P6 here tonight. You did pick up that spot over Larson, so, looks like, 6th place for you. But hey, getting back out there and picking up that spot, man, hey, that's one spot that you didn't have. You know, you could have finished back in 8th, but, or 7th, yeah, 7th. But, hey, you had to do what you had to do, right? Get it back out there, and we got 3 to go as Mitch, man, golly. Now, he still has that 13-second lead over JD. Blame me for your bad luck. That's all right. That's fine. I think talking about everybody tonight once I went live, I think that upset a few drivers out here. You know, we talked to JD after a stage win, and well, we've seen what happened. Yep. So yeah, we can go ahead and blame me for it. That's fine. I'm sure JD will blame me for it too. It'll be all right. My fault. Oh, man, still 13 seconds. I just don't think, without a mistake, I don't think JD is going to be able to get up to Mitch. You know, if Mitch does happen to have a big mistake, then yeah, JD will be right there on top of him. That is also how quickly, if Mitch does have a mistake, you know, how quickly can Mitch get that turned around? Uh-oh, what is going on with the video? Hey, I'm having some technical issues over here, I think. Hey, is the live stream still going, folks? Because I am buffering over here on the video, not in OBS, just the video. Is it still going? Okay, if it's blurry blue, change the settings and go down to quality. And change the format to 1080p or 720, depending on which one you got. I broadcast in 1080, but you can go up to 720 if you want to. That could be what's going on. Yeah, it could be. All right, well, as long as the video's still going, that's fine. I don't care if it's buffering on my end or not. As long as I'm not having any OBS issues, we're good. Well, Mitch Diamond gonna take the one to go here tonight, folks. There it goes. All he's got to do now is get around the track one more time, and our pole sitter will grab the victory here. Of course, JD Wright probably gonna try to make one last push, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get up there. 12.5 seconds back. Mitch is gonna have to make some type of terrible mistake out there in order for JD to get up to him. Brandon Parker there in P3. Michael Lamphere in P4. Robert Nessong is one lap down. I know Bluegill's out there here. Robert is in 5th. Started 9th. We only had 9 cars, but hey, he's in 5th. He is one lap down, but hey, he's a guaranteed top 5 here for Robert. Dennis Hansman sent on pit road in 6th. That is where he will finish. Larson 7th, Detro 8th, and Fleming 9th. But we got to get up here to Mitch Diamond here in the 65. He was so fast here tonight. According to Eric W., he just blew the sponsors off the car. Yes, I stole that one from you, Eric. And Mitch Diamond going to cross the stripe and win the Charlotte Roval here tonight. Awesome job, Mitch Diamond. JD Wright is going to, I believe, grab that P2 finish. Yes, across the stripe he goes. Brendan Parker, after he gets through these treacherous turns here, He will cross the stripe and grab the P3. That will be our podium finishers for tonight's race. Just gotta wait for these guys to finish, but Brandon Parker is gonna grab that P3 spot. Mitch Diamond gonna continue to go around the track, but that is our winner here tonight. Mitch Diamond will get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, so we are back, and we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with our pole sitter. Now, we didn't catch that until we went live, Mitch, but you grabbed the pole out here tonight, and, you know, it took you a little bit to get up front, but what you did, man, you never did look back. Some mistakes out there here tonight, but, hey, road course racing, and we was just talking down there, you know, Mitch, about the way the green was thrown during that chicane, and man, it's something else the way that happens. But man, Mitch, talk about it here tonight. You were so fast, according to Eric W. Bud, you blew your sponsors off your car.
Hey man, it was nice to win. JD and I flip-flopped stages. Stage 1, I looped it at the green flag. Stage 2, he looped it at the green flag. We both finished 1-2 in both stages, so I guess that's what decided it.
Well, let's kind of talk about the Roval, because it's, you know, when NASCAR first released it, you know, it was like, this is not going to be, you know, it's unique, it's different, but it's not going to be, and now everybody races at the Charlotte Roval. Night race here. Now, man, talk about it, transitioning, going from lights to no lights in the infield. How was it?
Man, we picked that track because, you know, like the old county fair races, there's dark spots in the track. And like Charlotte Roll at night just kind of reminds you of like a county fair race or a local short track race. That's why we just thought it was really neat.
Well, it's unique. You know, you don't see road course night racing every night, that's for sure.
Hell no, man. Beer League. We do stuff different.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Mitch, awesome job out here tonight grabbing the win. Now we go to Lucas Oil next week, IRP. How do you feel about Lucas Oil going into round number 8?
Boy, after Phoenix feeling like a hockey rink, I'm kind of feeling like IRP is going to be the same way. But hopefully it's got a little traction somewhere.
Well, I guess we'll find out, right?
Yeah. Yes. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, definitely. So same time, same place, right here on MaxspeedTV. We're gonna be here, folks. I know it wasn't a big turnout here tonight, Mitch, but you know it turned out to be a very interesting race. Especially not only I didn't catch the start per se, but man, that restart there, you know, after the stage, boy, it got interesting.
Boy, it sure did. Thanks to everybody who ran that race, because I know it's not easy to be an oval guy and try to run road races.
No, it is definitely not. Well, Mitch, man, awesome job, like I said, on the win here tonight. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, and of course, get ready for IRP, buddy?
Yeah. Shout out to the Beer League and everybody in it and everybody watching. And a big thank you to MaxspeedTV.
I appreciate it, bud. Yeah, we wasn't going to do it, and, well, good thing I did. Yeah, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good thing I did. All righty, Mitch. Well, we'll see you next week, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our P2 winner here tonight, JD, right? Well, JD, buddy, you led a whole lot of laps here, and, you know, you even said it yourself, man. If you could stay up front and stay on the track, you had a pretty good shot, but, man, that restart there, man, it really messed up a whole lot of drivers, including yourself, but, man, overall, awesome race, and then talk about your night.
Well, it was good. I felt like I was fast enough to win. Mitch was pretty even with me once he got track position, but I just made that one mistake at that little restart, and it cost me the race, or cost me a chance at the race. I think I could have raced Mitch and gave him a run for his money, but hey, that's racing. It happens.
Well, we asked Mitch about the transition, from, going from, lights on the track on the oval portion of Charlotte to no lights on the infield. What was the transition like for you?
Really, honestly, once you got into a rhythm, I didn't even notice it or pay no attention to it. My biggest thing is these cars don't like bumps. So if you hit up on the curb the wrong way, or you hit that bump going from that first left-hand turn like I did, it'll turn you right around, which is what I had happen several times. Just took the bumps and curbs the wrong way. These cars don't like to be run up on the curb like the old cars. So
No, they definitely don't. Well, JD, awesome job, PT. Well, IRP next week, buddy. Lucas Oil. How do you feel about going back to I guess you would call it? Is that a short track? Lucas Oil is a short track, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a little 3/4 mile, or maybe, yeah, I think it's 3/4 mile. It's a little short track, fun little place. I love that place. I usually run pretty good there. So we're gonna go put on a show next week.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have a better turnout next week than we did tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It's summertime. We're still recruiting. It's our first season, so just hang in there with us,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna start drawing some numbers and putting on some good stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, they are recruiting guys. If you're interested in the Friday Night Beer League, if you're not late, well, you're not part of Friday Night Beer League. So
Yeah, as long as you don't have like a 4,000 or 4,500 I rating, and you're just looking to get on and have some fun with the boys and drink some beer, we're the place for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So well, JD, awesome job, PT, buddy. Any other, final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for next week, man?
Shout out to Mitch, putting the league on. He does a great job. Shout out to the rest of my team. Michael Lanfear, he ran good tonight. Shout out to you. Thank you for broadcasting and, doing what you do. And we hope to have you around a little bit more. And shout out to my wife for letting me get on here and do this, and I spend time with her.
Oh yeah, got to thank the wife, right?
Absolutely.
All righty, JD. Well, awesome job here, PT. We'll see you next week, buddy. IRP, man.
One more shout out.
Yep.
I work at a prison, and I got an inmate that he likes to watch me race, and his name's Kenneth, and he gets a kick out of getting to watch me race. Gives him a little sense of normality, and give a shout out to him.
All right. Well, hey, at least, he gets a shout out, so hey, that works out. So
Heck yeah, he's a human being. He makes up mistakes, but he likes watching what we do. So, and he likes when you broadcast. He thinks you're hilarious.
Well, I'm glad somebody, in that situation is able to watch. You hate it for everybody, but
Hey,
it is what it is. It is what it is. So JD, yeah, go celebrate P2, buddy. We'll see you next week, man.
Thank you, bud. You have a good night.
You too. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our P3 here tonight. Brandon Parker. Brandon, well, P3, the Roval. We got to hear from you because you were one of the other drivers out there racing. What did you think about tonight's race, and what did you like and dislike about it? We got to hear from you, buddy.
Battle of attrition, man. Minimizing mistakes and then luck, not getting caught in other people's mistakes. We had that one restart after the break. A couple guys got a little wild, was able to kind of get through there with minimal damage, and then just kind of ride it out. I mean, definitely not the fastest three. I think Mitch, JD, and Dennis were probably the top of the field. But I'll take third. That's like a win for me.
Hey, third place. Hey, I'd be happy to even just finish at a road course because, as I tell everybody, Brandon, there could be 10 drivers out on the track, me included. So I would be the 10th, and I would still finish in 11th. I am not good at road course racing.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of middle of the pack on it. I think I tend to err on the side of caution and not overdo it. I'd rather just be a little slower than make a dumb mistake and impact somebody else or tear my car up.
Yeah.
So I'm a little slower, I think, because of that. But like I said, to get out of there, great points night. I mean, there's only 9 guys to begin with. Top 3, I think that's 2/3, a fourth, and a third of my last 4 races. So consistency starting to get there. Yeah, just like I said, third is a win for me.
Well, we go to a short track next week, man. IRP, Lucas Oil. How do you feel about Lucas Oil?
It's kind of like, I said this was going to be Phoenix Part 2, and I think that might be Phoenix Part 3. I think it's going to be a lot of patience. I think it's going to be conservation of your tires in your car. And then the luck factor, you having some good luck and avoiding other folks' bad luck. And then, may the best man win, I guess.
So survival of the fittest, basically.
Yeah, it seems to be a theme, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean, you got to finish. You got to first finish to finish first, right? So
yeah.
Making sure we're there at the end is a big thing. And, I think the biggest thing is, I don't know what happened tonight. Like I said, on that restart, I don't know if it was just cold tires and a little bit, adrenaline flowing or what, but there's got to be some give and take, and there's got to be some patience. And without that, I think you're going to see kind of these pileups, and, innocent guys getting caught up in other people's mistakes.
Yep.
But if we can all keep, level heads about it and have some patience and, understand it's a long race, I think we could put on a much better race and have a much better finish.
Well, and as, you guys race around more and more and more, and y'all get more and more drivers. This is just the first season for you guys together. I'm sure you guys raced around each other before, but in this league, it's the first time everybody has, really raced. Mitch is trying to, he's trying to do what he can. And first season's always the rough, is the toughest. And, over time, it's going to build. You guys are going to kind of learn each other a little bit better. I think that's going to take some time, too, and I think you guys are well aware of that.
Absolutely. And I'm even new to all these guys. I mean, this is my first season with any of them. So, they got to learn me. I got to learn them. There's always going to be the guys that, there's give and take, and it's very respectful racing. And there's going to be other guys that you don't, maybe don't give so much of a break to, or, know they're not going to race you as cleanly or whatever. So
Yeah.
For sure, there's some learning curves here. And like you said, it is, the first season. So it's definitely the most odds kind of stacked against you, but we'll get there. I think the majority of it, honestly, is just patience. And
Yeah.
I think, a little give and take goes a long way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, Brandon, awesome job here tonight, man. Of course, next week, IRP. Gonna be a unique race as well. We'll just kind of have to see how, what the track feels like, what everybody feels like, adjustments, what adjustments you guys can make are gonna have to, play into effect there. Everybody's breaking points, everybody's gonna have to learn that. And we'll get more into it, in depth next week, but it's going to be a different style racing, and we're just, we'll just have to see. But awesome job out here tonight, Brandon. You got a good points night for you here coming into tonight. Second, up 2 spots from last week. So definitely a good points night for you for sure. We'll see how that, transitions into next week, bud. But, any other final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate your third here tonight?
Yeah, appreciate you sticking it out. I know it was kind of iffy with such a low head count. I told you in practice I was getting all my incidents out of the way so that when it came time for the race, I would be okay. So that came true. And as always, thanks to Mitch and the guys for putting on a good league. It's a lot of fun, and you know, it's getting more and more exciting racing with these guys and getting to know them. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll catch you next week, I guess.
Yep, we'll be here. Brandon, go celebrate third, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, it's not going to take long to get through our I don't know if I should call it. Okay, so it is going to be official. The points have already been updated, so this is going to be our official results here tonight. Mitch Diamond grabbing the win out here tonight. J.D. Wright in second. Brandon Parker, who we just talked to, in third. Michael Lampier fourth. Robert Hissong fifth. Dennis Ansman, I don't know if he's still out there or not, but, you know, tough break for not only Dennis, but for all the guys that were involved in a few wrecks out here tonight. Dennis was making his move back up toward the front, coming up close, and unfortunate not for him. Of course, everybody unfortunately did see that. We caught that, and he'll finish in sixth. He did manage to get back out there and pick up a position in sixth. Joshua Larson in seventh. Petro in eighth, and Michael. Why do I always want to call you, Matthew Fleming, Michael? I don't know why, but I do. I'm just going to have to change your name to Michael, I guess. But Matthew Fleming will finish in that ninth spot. Well, that is going to do it for myself here tonight. Do appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. We did hit 4 likes here, so thank you, everybody. Eric W., Brennan Kennedy, Dennis Ansman, Bluegill out there for chatting it up here tonight. Do appreciate it. And, of course, we got IRP next week. Oh, it's 0.686 miles. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So it's just a little over half a mile long then. All right. Well, that's definitely going to be interesting. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to do it for myself. Tomorrow night, the OP Super Speedway Truck Series right here on MaxspeedTV. Oh, you don't want to miss it. Same time, same place, 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you all, and have a good night.